Traditional crafts are done with passion, patience, and the adherence to the indigenous ways each tribe upholds. The Iranian Inawl weaving is never short of these elements. More than passion and patience, it is also an application of utmost discipline and resilience. Though weaving styles and techniques vary, the Inawl weaving uses big wooden shuttle looms called irwan, where colorful threads are then inserted to it in a complicated process. The first process is to place the threads individually in a wooden pole with at least 56 little bent metals, creating a semicircle called sud. Depending on the design of the inaw, the base color threads take up the most semicircles, followed by the accent color threads. Once all threads are placed in the sud, it will then proceed to the next step called the sudan, which is a big wooden frame with 15 nails on each side and 2 nails at the middle, top, and bottom. The threads are placed in a zigzag manner, ensuring that the threads are still placed correctly even when it gets mixed up. Ligisan is the third step. It is when the threads are then transferred into a wheel-like installation at the top part of the irwan. Threads are then stroked and pulled to straighten and untangle. Once a certain length is reached, the ligisan will be rolled to tighten the entangled threads and securing it with a rope. And then the process will be repeated until a certain thread's length is left for the next step. Sometimes the threads get tangled a lot that you need to be careful not to pull the threads too much since it might break. Binting is probably one of the most tedious steps in the entire process. Once the threads are spun in the ligisan, the remaining threads will then be moved to the binting, which are a set of two short wooden sticks that has at least 850 to 1,200 thicker threads attached to it. The colored threads would then be inserted in the binting in pairs. It will then be used to interlock the threads upon weaving. Once all threads are individually placed, suyod is the final step in the installation. It looks like a comb, and just like binting, threads will also be inserted individually. Suyod helps the threads in the shuttle to make sure the designs are secured. Once done, the remaining end of the threads will be rolled and attached to the horizontal wood near the weaver. The tulak, or the flying shuttle tool, is used to complete the weave, and it uses another process called gilingan. Using a unicycle tool looking like a huge bobbin winder. After winding, the sambong is then inserted in the tulak. Once all the steps are done, you are now ready for weaving the inawl. The cultural masters even admitted that it is really a complicated process and even takes them 2 to 3 days to complete the installation. The inawl weaving designs, and processes have been handed down from generation to generation. Not only to express their art and creativity, but more so to remember and celebrate the beautiful, colorful, and vivid tradition and culture it embodies. For next week's episode, let's get to know the students more and the progress they made together with their cultural masters.